So there are two distinct things that I've discovered while we're getting started with this fifth wheel journey. And the first one is that I really have very low motivation when it's not a deadline type situation. Um, the whole clearing out of the house thing and getting rid of things has not gone nearly as quickly as I thought it would go. A large part of that is simply because we don't have the rig yet, and so there's no sense of urgency to me. And for some reason, I always work best under pressure, and that's made this kind of difficult to kind of get ready for when we do have everything set and ready to go. The other thing that I have discovered is that I have absolutely no clue with some of the stuff as to whether we keep it, give it away, sell it, or store it. Ideally, we don't want to store a whole lot. Ideally, we want to keep it to like maybe 3 or 4 boxes. We want to keep as little as possible in storage. That way we don't really incur storage fees and keep our expenses to a minimum. With that said, we have gotten rid of quite a few things. We got rid of a few very large things. In our garage here, it's actually much more empty than it used to be. There used to be a crib here, and I don't even remember all that was in here. But you can actually see the floor now. So that's a plus. I've made a pretty good dent in all of the baby clothes and toddler clothes that I have saved up because, you know, with my 3 and 5-year-old, I really don't need 18 months and 24-month clothing anymore, and I had a lot of it. A lot of that's been donated to families through a local Facebook group called Two Ladies Helping Babies. By the way, fantastic lady who runs that, and I adore her. The stuff that hasn't gone through there, I've been sending out through a group here locally, Maricopa Neighbors in Need. Again, great people who run that. And the membership of these two groups are just absolutely amazing, and they step up to support each other no matter what's going on. I have been put in touch with somebody, or I've been given the contact information for somebody who runs a women's shelter, and anything that doesn't get picked up by people in need here, I'm going to be offering to the women's shelter. If it's useful for them, awesome. If it's not, then I'll try to find some other charity to donate the stuff to. We will be having a garage sale at some point, or yard sale, to sell a lot of the other stuff that isn't necessarily donatable or needed at charities or shelters or that kind of thing, including eventually having a house sale where people will actually be able to come through and buy our furniture, because we're not storing that and we're not going to haul it around. And if we ever do decide to set roots down again, then we'll just buy new anyways, because, you know, it is what it is. And with the kids, it's probably better for like first-time parents and that kind of thing who are having little ones growing up anyways. But it's been a little while since I posted something. We officially signed the closing documents for our loan on Friday, and apparently here in Arizona they have a 3-day right to rescission thing, and so we don't have access to the funds until Thursday. So on Thursday we will be taking our check and going and officially buying our truck. It's sitting there with its deposit right now. We didn't end up going with the one that we originally chose, but I'll talk about that at some other point when we go to actually pick up the one we're buying. That's where we're at right now. So now that we have the loan, now that we are going to have the truck next week, we can start seriously looking at the actual rigs and pick one out and purchase it. And then maybe I'll actually find some motivation to get rid of some of the stuff. All right, I'll talk to you later.